You must be wondering what it is that they're not telling you. With all of the information out there, it's easy to become confused. I'm Mary Preheim, founder of the Mary Preheim Group at Realty Executives of Nevada. For almost a decade, I've been successfully working in the real estate industry. I specialize in assisting clients specifically in your circumstances. When my clients come to me, they ask, Mary, what would you do if you were in my shoes? And I can tell you, I was in your shoes. I was exactly where you are right now. I personally had to explore all of the options that I'm about to share with you. I wanted to keep my home and was willing to do anything to save my home. I had to make a lot of hard decisions along the way. My advice to you, don't panic. Don't bury your head. You may be tired, beat up, and frustrated from a long, drawn-out loan modification process. You may be at the risk of losing your home to foreclosure. You may just be weighing your options. I can tell you, you can leave on your own terms. You can bow out gracefully. There are a lot of significant, no-cost options available to you, many of which you may not be aware of. I'm here to walk you through the timelines of foreclosure, alternatives to foreclosure, the most common myths, and frequently asked questions. Come, let's explore those options a little bit more. When you become 90 days delinquent on your mortgage, the lender files a notice of default. It is a recorded foreclosure document with the county. It is mailed to you and also taped to your front door. Along with that document, you should receive Nevada mediation paperwork. You have 30 days to elect to be involved in the mediation. That is where a third party sits down with you and your bank to come to an agreement. Again, you only have 30 days to elect to do that. Once that notice of default is filed, there's a 35-day reinstatement period. That's the period of time that allows you to catch up on behind payments and bring your mortgage back to current status. After that 35 days is passed, there's an additional 55 days where they continue with the foreclosure process. That's when a sale date can be established on your property. Once a sale date is published, for 3 weeks, the bank has right to take your property. That sale date will give you an exact date and time of when your property will be sold at foreclosure auction. Let's now go over the alternatives you have when you're facing foreclosure. There are 9 different options. Number 1, you can do nothing. Completely ignore all of the notifications that you receive and just allow your property to go to foreclosure. Number 2, pay off or refinance. To qualify for a refinance, you would need to not be upside down on your property and not be late on any of your payments, so this may not work for you. Number 3 is a reinstatement. This is where you get caught up on all of your behind payments and bring your mortgage current. Number 4, a loan modification. This may be something that you have tried and failed at. We nationally have a 62% fail rate on all loan modifications, so you're not alone. Number 5, forbearance agreement. This is where the bank will make an agreement with you on all of your back payments to bring your loan current. The problem with this is that they tack all of those late payments on, including late fees, to the end of your mortgage, increasing your principal balance, or they break them up over a long period of time and will continually report you late on your credit during that period of time. Number 6 is a partial claim. This is where you would take out another loan to catch up on your back payments. Number 7, a deed in lieu. This is something that the bank will consider as an option, but they want to see that you have tried a loan modification and or a short sale prior to discussing a deed in lieu with you. Number 8 is bankruptcy. You have 2 options this way, a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13. With a 7, you are getting rid of all of your debt and letting the house go. With a Chapter 13, you are wanting to save your house and you'll have a payment plan to catch up on your back payments. Number 9 is a sale or a short sale. This is when you make an agreement with the bank to settle your debt for less than what is owed. You can sell it at market value, net $0 at closing, and this is where I come in. As a real estate professional, I can assist you with this process. The bank has a lot of paperwork and timelines that must be followed precisely to allow this to happen successfully. A short sale is when you, as the homeowner, makes an agreement with your mortgage lender of your property for an amount less than what you owe. They will agree to terms equal to market value. So in a sense, it is a shortage of what is owed, in a sense, a short sale. Number one being is that they can net more through a short sale than they can through foreclosure, simply due to the costs that are incurred during the foreclosure process and the maintenance of the property after they own the property. Secondly, there are legal concerns. Mortgage lenders have come under a lot of legal pressure to work with homeowners to come to an agreement or resolve if they're unable to meet their mortgage obligations. A short sale is a way that they show that they are working with the homeowners. Wall Street is also watching them. Mortgage lenders rely heavily on their ability to package and sell loans on the secondary market. If those don't perform well, then they are not able to continually sell those and continually bring in additional income. They also have a reserve requirement, an amount of money that they can loan out. If that's taken up by delinquent loans that are not making them any money, they are limited on being able to lend out more money where they can make income. They would rather short sell these off and move it to the pool where they can lend it out again and make it additional income. Deeding your property to another person is not going to release you from the mortgage debt. Your name being off of title is only releasing you from the title liabilities and not the debt liabilities. So deeding your property to someone else is not going to avoid foreclosure for you. As long as it is real and the lender feels that there is a probability of delinquency on the mortgage if there is not already delinquency, then they will consider that a legitimate hardship. Many of those include death, divorce, illness, loss of job, loss of income, unemployment, tenants who are not cooperating, or damage to your property, among many, just to name a few. It can vary all the way across the board on a case-by-case basis. The mortgage payment lates are the things that really affect and hurt your credit. Continually being late on your mortgage will hit you every single month, whereas a short sale loan without any late payments will affect you very little. And on the other end of the spectrum, a foreclosure could completely just collapse and deteriorate your credit entirely. Yes, you absolutely can. You do not have to be late on your mortgage to be able to do a short sale. However, there are underlying investors that own your mortgage note, and they oftentimes have many guidelines that supersede that. So we would need to check your specific investor, but yes, you can do a short sale and not be late on your mortgage. A licensed professional can assist you at no cost to you. Why would you not work with a realtor? If you have a real estate problem or something that involves real estate, you should work with a real estate professional. A short sale is a tedious, step-by-step process that you need to have a licensed and certified professional help you with. There's many follow-ups, many steps throughout the process that need to be done, and you would want someone who knows exactly what they're doing and who has experience doing that to assist you with that process. Let's go over what a deficiency is. If you owe $200,000 on your property and you sell it for $100,000, the deficiency is that shortage between what was owed and what you sell it for, which in this case would be $100,000. When we negotiate the short sale, the bank is going to stipulate on their approval letter whether they will or will not pursue that deficiency. They either reserve the right or they give you what's called a full satisfaction and release of the debt. We try to negotiate on every single one of the short sales a full satisfaction and release so that you don't have to worry about that deficiency judgment. There are significant advantages to doing a short sale. Let's go ahead and go over those now. You can avoid foreclosure on your credit, which would completely demolish your credit. You can avoid potential bankruptcy, which is the ultimate no-no. You can avoid being evicted from your home. No one wants to be forced out of their home. You can leave on your own terms. There's less potential for tax liability for you through a short sale. It is much easier to repair your credit after a short sale, which shortens the time for you to qualify for new home ownership. You can get out from underneath a depreciating asset. No one likes to be upside down in their home. Lenders customarily pay all of the closing costs in a short sale transaction, including the commissions, so there's ultimately no cost out of pocket for you. You can potentially avoid debt liability and deficiency because we can negotiate some terms with the bank that work for you and the bank. Education and clear understanding is what I will give to you to make the best decision for you and your family. And lastly, you don't have to be late on your payments to do a short sale. I look forward to working with you.